Hi yogis, my name is Angela Kukan and we are continuing with our press. So let's get started right away. We're going to start with some more blanket abs. I know you're like thinking, how many more blanket abs can there be? Well, a lot. Blanket abs are great because they keep the weight in the hands and you're learning how to pull your hips over your hands, which is essentially what you have to do in a press handstand. So that is why we do so many of them. All right, so coming on to your hands and knees, plant your palms, curl your toes under, and then slide your blanket in, touch your wrist, slide it back out. Bring it in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you're going to set the blanket off to the side. Come into a long, hollow body hold. So you'll start down on your forearms. You're going to tuck your hips forward, pull up from the low belly. Press into your palms, walk your hands forward, and then suction your low belly in. And think of hollowing out through your entire front body. So it's almost like you have a hollow chest too. And then from there, lift up and hold. You can press your heels into the wall. Keep holding, almost there. And release, come on down. Whew. Shake out your wrists. Let's come into a straddle stretch. So take your legs out wide, turning your legs out from the hips. Send your heart forward. Bring your chest down. And think about lifting your quadricep muscles and turning your legs out from the hip sockets. Right. We're going to come up, do some of these strengtheners. So you're going to lift your legs, bring your legs up, squeeze them in, out and down, up, in, out, down, up, in, out, down, up, in, out, down, up, in, out, down. 5 more, up, in, out, down, 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 up, in, out, and down. Shake it out. Whew. All right, downward facing dog. On this particular downward dog, you're gonna have your hands on the floor, one of your feet on a blanket. This is all about compression. Yes, what do I mean by compression? I mean the ability to pull your thigh in towards your body. Okay, let's do it. So downward facing dog, we'll start with the right foot onto the blanket. Reach your hips up and back. And actually, if you need to, you can come up onto we'll start with coming up onto the ball of the left foot, just to make it a little bit easier for this, since this is the first one, okay? So take an inhale, exhale, pull your front ribs, your belly in, come up onto the ball of the left foot, drag the blanket forward, tap it to your right wrist, drag it back. Bring it forward, tap it to the left and back. Right, back, left, back, 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 right, back, left, back. How many is that? I'm not sure, but let's do 2 more on this side. Right, back, left, back, rest. Pigeon pose, just a quickie. Bring your right leg forward. Make sure the left hip, knee, and ankle are all in one line. Square off towards the front of your mat. It's good to mix in some little stretches because it makes you feel like, I don't know, it kind of feels like getting dessert after working really hard. Now it's just a nice little breather. All right, second side. Now it's going to go, the blanket will go underneath your left foot, hands on the floor. Inhale, exhale, come up onto tiptoes. Take another inhale. Exhale, toes to left wrist, sliding the blanket. Take it back over to the right wrist, back. So that's round, that's 1 and 2. Just go into 10. 3. This side's harder for some reason. 4. 5. 6. 7. Oops. 8. 9. You're trying to keep your legs straight, but as you can see, I'm bending mine a little because it's really hard. And last one, 10. Ah, man, and you'll have a side that's like that. Go ahead and come into pigeon. You'll have a side that's like so much harder than the other one. That's normal. It's totally normal. All right, so left shin going forward, right leg back. All right. Now we're going to come back to our straddle lifts. All right, so fingers out in front of you. You're going to take the legs up, in, out, down, 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 up, in, out, down. Shake it out. All right. Now we're going to work on articulating our spine. So we're going to do some spine roll ups and roll downs. So legs are out straight. You're going to flex your feet. And then you're going to slowly roll back. You'll notice how one chunk of your spine kind of wants to go all at once. That'd be like a clunk. Try to slow it down and just see if you can articulate those pieces a little bit more. All right, so you inhale. We're only going to do 10 of these, so going all the way down, all the way up counts as one. So inhale, exhale. Roll down one vertebra at a time. Reach your arms up and over. Exhale, curl your chin to your chest. Roll up and fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, last round of these guys. Fingers forward. I know, they're hard, but you've got this. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift, up, in, out, down, 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 up, in, out, down. You got one more. Up, in, out, and down. Whew. And forward fold. And come up, grab your bolster. All right, so this can be hard on your wrists. We're going to be working the lower right? So we're not even working the press up part. We're just gonna work 10 lowers. That being said, depending on where you're at in your wrist journey, right? That's a big piece of pressing to handstand, is getting your wrists okay with the movement. It might be actually the biggest part of it. So I can't stress it enough. Make sure you're doing the wrist strengthening and stretching before starting this. Make sure you're doing your shoulder warm up before you do this program. It's so crucial. And if you start to feel it in your wrists, always back off. Know that there's another day to work it. You don't have to do it all in one day. All right, but if you're ready, hands are gonna go in front of the bolster. Fingertips are gonna go in line with the edge of the bolster. And then you're gonna puff right through the upper back, just like you did in the long hollow, where the arms are gonna be overhead. You're gonna be puffing into that area, pulling your front ribs back, like that. All right, let's try it. All right, so fingertips align with the edge of the bolster. If you go closer than that, you likely won't get up. In fact, to make it a little bit easier, go further away from the bolster, right? But keeping your shoulders, hands still shoulders distance apart, but just further in front of the bolster will make it easier, right? It'll make it easier on your stomach, harder on your wrists, because the angle will be more intense. So let's give this a shot. Hands down, position your hands, find your upper back, spread it, pull your ribs, your belly in, and we'll just hop on up. Your butt's gonna bump into the wall. You straddle your legs, reach out to your toes. In fact, I'm gonna move mine just a little bit this way, and again. Okay, bring your legs up. Now, take an inhale. Exhale as you keep your butt on the wall, turn your legs out from the hip, slowly lower your legs. They might just go to here, right? That's totally fine. Eventually, you'll start to take them lower. Keep your pushing your butt to the wall, pushing your butt to the wall, pushing your butt to the wall. Bring your toes down, and then bring them back up. And turn out from the hip. Push your booty to the wall, lower your legs, lower your legs, lower your legs, and go back up. The minute that your butt comes off of the wall, keep going, I'll talk. The minute your butt comes off the wall, you'll notice it gets a lot harder really fast. So, try to keep your booty pushed up. It is gonna actively increase your flexibility. It's a really great way to work on it. Inhaling up, exhaling all the way down. And then stretch out through your wrists. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow.